Hello, and welcome back to Navigating the Periphery. My name is Deborah, and this is my son Philip.
Hello.
We hope everyone's having a good day today. Today, we would like to welcome all of our new subscribers. Yes, we see you out there. Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting our channel and our journey.
Yes, thank you everyone. It means a lot to have you here with us.
It definitely does. If you're into what we're doing on this channel, please do all that YouTube stuff if you haven't already. If you could please reach down and give this video a thumbs up and a like. Honestly, this is so important to us as content creators because the more likes we get, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. And we want to get our message out there and try to reach as many people as we can. Navigating the Periphery, we are trying to stop the stigma of a mental health diagnosis, one show at a time. So also, if you know anyone who could benefit from watching our channel, please help spread the word.
Remember, it's okay not to feel or be okay all the time. You're not alone. We're here.
We are here. So Philip, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great today, Mom. How are you doing?
I am doing very well. In today's episode, we are going to navigate the periphery of two specific schizoaffective symptoms. One is anhedonia and the other is fatigue. In previous videos, we explained anhedonia is the inability or reduced ability to feel pleasure. When a person suffers from anhedonia, they lose interest in activities, hobbies, or experiences they used to love. We have left an interesting video defining anhedonia in the description box below. It is from PsychHub, a really informative YouTube channel. Anhedonia is particularly associated with the depressive component of schizoaffective disorder. It can make activities that an individual used to enjoy feel uninteresting or unrewarding. This can significantly affect motivation and engagement in social activities, hobbies, or even routine tasks.
Let's face it, we all feel ups and downs in life. It is part of the natural process. However, life becomes meaningless when we experience anhedonia, a lack of pleasure from things that we usually enjoyed in the past. I expressed in several of our episodes that I experienced severe anhedonia. I lost pleasure in doing everything from listening to music to playing trivia, even lost interest in watching my favorite TV shows. I also stopped caring about hygiene, not showering, not changing my clothes, or even eating at times. It is still a symptom of my schizoaffective disorder that still affects me to this day. Medication has definitely improved the anhedonia, but occasionally it still persists, or creeps back into my life when I least expect it. For instance, when I had finals last semester, the stress exacerbated my schizoaffective symptoms.
The closest public term to anhedonia is apathy. This experience depicts a lack of interest, enthusiasm, and concern for enjoyable activities.
In addition, apathy is associated with self-harming behaviors such as not eating, self-harm, which I have experienced, and in very severe cases, even suicide.
When we experience physical anhedonia, we don't enjoy natural activities concerning our physical sensations. So, for instance, a touch or a hug from a loved one can leave one feeling numb or empty. Some individuals might even cry with no stimulus at all. There is also social anhedonia associated with reduced social functioning and diminished reward from social interactions. Individuals expressing social anhedonia are likely to experience reduced social connectedness and feel lonely. Loneliness is associated with reduced social functioning. Thus, loneliness could account for the relationship between social anhedonia and social functioning.
So what can be done? The sensible approach is being aware of the symptoms and communicating them to a qualified healthcare professional who can diagnose the conditions and provide valuable tools to address the underlying issues or causes and reduce the risks associated with those issues. Awareness of our situations is important because if we don't know and communicate our symptoms, professionals won't know about them. No professional is a mind reader. I try to communicate when I'm experiencing anhedonia with my clinical psychologist and my psychiatrist.
Anhedonia is felt in both polar and non-polar depression. In polar depression, people feel excessive joy for a while. Then they fully crash and feel depressed for some time. In non-polar depression, also known as major depression, symptoms usually then show a flat state from non-enjoyment from things that we used to have lots of pleasure in before. Thus, anhedonia is one of the symptoms of major depression. Anhedonia is a complex phenomenon linked to several pathways in our neurobiology. It has a biological, neural, and psychological connection. Anhedonia is closely associated with hormones and neurotransmitters. For example, the ghrelin hormone, which makes us hungry, does not function anymore. So a person experiencing anhedonia may not enjoy the favorite foods they once loved anymore, which can be very depressing in itself.
While major depression is the primary cause of anhedonia, other conditions can also cause it, including schizoaffective disorder, schizophrenia, diabetes, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, bipolar disorders, stroke, and coronary artery disease. These medical disorders alter the brain's neural activity based on preliminary research in neuroscience and psychiatry, especially in animal studies. It illustrates the mechanism associated with dopamine. It is our feel-good neurotransmitter for seeking rewards. Other neurotransmitters and hormones, such as lack of serotonin, an elevated stress hormone, cortisol, is also associated with anhedonia. For example, when we have serotonin deficiency, we can experience grief, guilt, and exhaustion symptoms. This brings me to the second symptom that has most affected me, fatigue.
The effort required to manage and cope with the symptoms of schizoaffective disorder, such as psychosis, mood swings, and cognitive challenges, can be exhausting for the individual who's living with it. Also, many psychiatric medications used to treat schizoaffective disorder, including antipsychotics, mood stabilizers, and antidepressants, can have side effects that include fatigue, drowsiness, or lethargy. Many individuals also experience sleep problems, such as insomnia or disrupted sleep patterns, which can lead to chronic fatigue. It's important to discuss medication side effects with your psychiatrist or healthcare provider, as adjustments or changes to the medication regimen that you take might alleviate fatigue without compromising the management of your schizoaffective symptoms or any other mental illness you may be experiencing.
Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and relaxation exercises can help manage stress, which may in turn reduce fatigue. But honestly, and I speak from experience, this can be easier said than done.
Definitely.
However, establishing a consistent daily routine can help regulate sleep patterns and improve overall functioning, potentially reducing fatigue. For individuals with schizoaffective disorder, managing fatigue is crucial for improving concentration and overall quality of life. It requires a comprehensive approach that addresses both the symptoms of the disorder and the lifestyle factors that can contribute to fatigue.
The treatment of fatigue in schizoaffective disorder is definitely a complex process that requires very close coordination with your medical specialists. It's critical that patients with schizoaffective disorder discuss their feelings of exhaustion and fatigue honestly with their treatment team in order to guarantee a thorough care plan that takes into account their physical and mental health requirements. So, Philip, how do you think explaining today's episode went?
I think it went pretty well. I hope I was able to convey some of my experiences with these two debilitating symptoms of my schizoaffective disorder, anhedonia and fatigue. Also, again, I will leave the link for the video for Anhedonia in the description box below, so you guys can check it out. PsychHub is a great channel to research anxiety, panic attacks, and other mental health issues. We hope you enjoyed today's content. Please remember, it's okay not to feel or be okay all the time.
You are not alone. We're here. Please leave your thoughts and comments below. And again, we want to welcome everybody that subscribed recently, and thanks to our subscribers that have always been there. Navigating the Periphery, we are here trying to stop the stigma of mental health, one show at a time. Please take care, have a great day, and we will see you in our next episode coming really soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay, that was much better. It's not going. Schizoaffective disorder symptoms. No, it's not. Oh. In our episode, we are going to navigate. What happened? No, we have to start over. I don't know what happened. It done died. Hello, and welcome back to Navigating... What happened? It's not moving. Hello. Take 3. Hello. Take 4.